Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. The 15th annual Community Indicators Report is just now out. It's a compilation of the views of some major community groups looking at particular issues going on in the county. It's kind of a report card, and with us now is the chair of the Orange County Forum, who has a strong hand in developing this every year and introducing it at the Orange County Forum, Mike Ruane. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Leslie. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, describe a little bit more about what the Indicators Report is.
Sure, and as you noted, we've been doing this for 15 years now, and you can view it as a report card on Orange County. We track economic, social, health, and quality of life indicators over time, so we know how we're doing.
And who looks at this? Who evaluates how we're doing?
Well, it's done by, there's a lot of existing data that you see in the news all the time, but they do collect and compile some data just for this report and compare ourselves to other counties, other places in America, as well as within Orange County. There's some differences between our communities.
Before we get into the particulars, the particular areas that we look at, how are we doing?
Well, overall, as you know, as most of the viewers know, we have a very strong economy, and we've seen a lot of job growth. We do have, though, on that horizon, some challenges. We have a lack of affordable housing. We have increasingly concerns regarding the gap between the residents that are here and the skills that are necessary for a 21st century workforce. And third, we have some alarming and concerns regarding the future of children's health.
Okay, so let's break that down a little bit. Housing in particular, what are you saying?
Well, housing, we have such a strong economy and job growth, but the housing construction has lagged. And over time, it's created an enormous shortage of both affordable housing, and then, as you see, in the report, we highlight what's happening with homeless families, but just the affordability gap. And that, over time, a region like Orange County needs to pay attention to that because it becomes an economic issue, not just a social issue.
Well, it seems that hand in hand with housing is another area that you look at, and that is trends in job growth.
Yes.
So what are you seeing there?
So we have a very diverse economy. Most people talk about Silicon Valley as a high technology economy. Orange County has a robust high technology sector, very strong tourism sector, a lot of world trade. And what has happened, though, over time is, while we've seen that growth and low unemployment, because housing hasn't kept up with that job growth, we are very deficient in our affordable housing.
Okay, and then wages, as far as the people who are working, how do the wages measure up?
Well, it's usually by sector, and so those in hospitality and tourism tend to be lower paid, while the high tech, the life science industries, the people who are inventing and bringing to market all sorts of new inventions that we're famous for, they generally have experienced very positive wage growth.
One of the other areas, children's health.
Yes.
How do we measure it?
We're generally viewed as a healthy county. It's outdoor, it's beautiful climate here, but we still have a third of the children that are at risk of obesity. And that leads to an early onset of diabetes. And that is a very big concern for a county that's becoming older over time.
I assume these evaluations can then lead to awareness and hopefully some sort of solutions.
Absolutely. Every one of the partners sponsoring this report does have a role in helping to implement the solution. So the report is not intended to simply sit on the shelf. It's intended to, as a call to action and to focus community efforts.
All right. Thank you very much, Mike Ruane, for being here and for your study that you did.
Thank you
Very much. And we're glad you could join us as well. I'm Leslie Leyton.